What's going on, guys? Team Excel here. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a deck profile that I'm really excited to show. It's going to be Cyber Dragons. And the crazy thing about it is I just came back to locals after it's been like 9 months, I want to say. And I ended up coming second. So it's kind of crazy. I didn't really know what to expect, but I actually ended up going 3-1. My only loss was to Eldelich. My wins were against Altergeist, Sacred Beast deck that just came out, and I beat Adamancipators, which was, a struggle, but we ended up getting there. And then I lost to Elderlich Synchro, but that deck's grind game is crazy, and I just didn't draw what I needed, and he just outpaced me. But anyways, still a super fun deck. It's my favorite deck to play. So we'll just go ahead and get right on to the main deck. So for the main, triple original Cyber Dragon. I still feel like it's necessary to play 3. I still play Machine Duplication. There are a lot of players cutting it, but I think that that's one of the most amazing cards that the deck has at its disposal. So always triple OG Cyber Dragon. Next, moving on, Cyber Dragon Core 3. Searches any Cyber Spell Trap on summon. You have to activate the effect. It's not optional. And in the graveyard, if your opponent controls a monster and you control none, you can banish them to then special summon any Cyber Dragon monster from your deck. So, amazing. 3. Next, triple Cyber Dragon Hers. Card's just amazing. Whenever it's sent to the graveyard, you can search Cyber Dragon from your deck or add one back from graveyard. If you have a core in the grave, you're most likely going to be adding that back, or if you need to get to an OG Cyber to put it in the grave and then revive it with Nova or something, you can grab it off of him. And whenever he's special summoned, he becomes a level 5. That effect doesn't come up very often, but you're also locked into machines after you activate that effect, so have to be careful with that. Then 2 Noxter. I was playing this card at 3 a long time ago, but I cut it to 2, and I like this ratio a lot better. I'm still testing around with it, but I feel like 2 is the correct for this one. And then for the last Cyber Dragon monster, Cyber Dragon Veer. He's pretty good whenever you need to search him. He can chain block core. Whenever any Cyber Dragon monster summon, you can special him from your hand in defense mode. And he also gives them all a 500 boost, which is really good. So, just one of him for now. Then, triple Galaxy Soldier. It's the best non-Cyber Dragon card you play in this deck. Pitchinelite Machine card, special him, and then he can add himself. It's really good to chain block him with hers. It's one of the deck's best combos. So I still feel like 3 isn't necessary. A lot of people are cutting it to 2, but I like 3. Then 1 Pancratops. Cards at 1. I feel like it's really good. It actually came up a ton in a lot of my matchups just to help me clear boards. You can special this guy, target a back row. That's what I did with Altergeist, and then I just specialed Cyber Dragon and then continued on with my plays from there. Card's super good. Then the 1 Jizakira. This card is what basically let me break through the Adamancipator board. He had activated a pointer of the Red Lotus. I had sided in Dark Ruler No More, and he had ripped that from my hand, and he thought that I was done for, but I was still able to Kaiju the Borload Savage, which was equipped with a Buster Lock, which was locking me out of the extra deck, so I gave him this and then continued to play from there. So, card's amazing. Then, triple Cyframe Gear Gamma. I like this card a lot, and then the 1 driver to go along with that. Negates any monster effect and destroys it. People just really don't expect it. I was playing Cyframe Lord Omega in the extra deck. It never came up, so I'm about to cut it for another Chimera Tech Rampage because I feel like that card would be a lot better than that Omega. But the theory was if they tried to hand trap me on my turn and I don't control anything, special this, make Omega, and then rip another card out of their hand. 2 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. I might bump this to 3 just because I wasn't seeing it enough. This card's still really good though. The only reason why I'm playing 2 is because it's hard once per turn. But yeah, might bump that to 3 just because I didn't see it enough whenever I needed to. Triple Cyber Emergency. Card's amazing. Search any Cyber Dragon monster or any light machine that cannot be normal summoned or set. So, and if they negate it, you can discard a card to add it back. So it's really good with hers in that instance. Then triple Machine Duplication. Love this card. Never will stop playing this in Cyber Dragons. It's amazing, I think. A lot of people are cutting it because they say without a card, you know, it's dead, but still amazing. I play 3. Double Twin Twister. Back row outs for the main deck. This is all I feel really like you need. Lots of people are playing Cosmic Cyclone, and I can see why. If you're playing against Mystic Mine and they have Field Barrier up, that could be better, but Twin Twisters takes care of 2 problems, and nobody's really playing Mystic Mine at my local, so I'm not really concerned. 1 Cyber Repair Plant, 1 Cyber Rev System, and 1 Cyber Load Fusion. Those are all the 1/0 Cyber cards I'm playing. This card shuffles banished monsters and Cyber Dragons on the field to make a Machine Fusion monster from your extra deck. This card can bring Cyber Dragon out from hand or graveyard. And this card, while you have a Cyber Dragon monster in your grave, you can add any light machine or shuffle a Cyber Dragon back into your deck. If you have 3 Cyber Dragons in grave, you can do both in sequence. So that's it for all the 1/0s for the Cybers. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Overload Fusion. This card's amazing with Verte Anaconda and then just Reborn because it's Reborn. Card's really good. Then Triple Infinite Impermanence and the 1 Cybernetic Overflow. This card, I only feel like you need 1. You can search it whenever you need to, and most of the time I play the deck as a going second deck, so this card, if I play multiples, I could brick on it, and I really don't want that, so the 1 is all that's necessary for me. And then 2 Triple Infinite Impermanence. Card's amazing going first or second. You can set it, or it can help you break through a board. It's just super amazing. So that's it for the main deck, 40 cards. Moving on to extra deck. For Link 1s, 1 Almirage and the 1 Relinquished Anima. This card's crazy. If you link off a level 1 with it, they mess up, they leave something that points up, or just leave something in the main monster zone that the link zone points to. He can just steal it and then become big. Card's really good. It didn't come up, but Almirage most definitely did because you can send core. But I don't really know if I'm going to continue to play the Anima, but it seems good in theory. 1 Verte Anaconda. This card is how you get Overload Fusion from deck to grave, and then you special Rampage, and then Rampage can attack 3 times after he sends. Card's amazing. 1 Seeger. Card's super good. Target any light machine you control. They boost it by 2100, and that includes himself. He's a quick effect, but it's only during the battle phase, but that's still fine. Card's amazing. 1 Cyframe Lord Lambda. This card makes a Gamma alive in your hand. If you need to slap 2 monsters together, make this, and then have a Gamma alive in your hand. It's just amazing. Card's really good. Came up once for me. 2 Infinity and 2 Nova. I feel like playing 2 is good because if you run into dinosaurs and they can get the Lithogasm, they can still rip, like, if you're only playing 1 of these, they can just rip both your copies of each, so not really that great, but I would play 2 anyways just because I think that that's the best way to play the deck is with 2 of each, but some people are cutting it down to 1 and I don't see why, but yeah, that's just the bad case scenario. 1 Constellar Pleiades, another rank 5 that we can go into. It's super good whenever you have the ability to make this on top of Infinity because that's double interruption. Then fusions, 1 Cyber Twin Dragon, never came up, but it's good with Cyber Load Fusion to push for OTKs. 1 Rampage, which I'm probably going to bump up to 2 after I pull out the Omega. 1 Chimera Tech Fortress, because if you're playing against machine decks, this can steal games, and you know, lots of stuff like Union Carrier and stuff like that are just inherent machines anyways. The card's amazing. 1 Mega Fleet. I don't feel like 2 is necessary anymore, and it didn't come up more than once, but if it ever did, I would put a second back in. Card's super good. Link off, fuse off with anything in the extra monster zone, so it's really amazing. And then the 1 Cyframe Lord Omega, which I'm probably going to pull out for the second Rampage. This card never came up, but in theory it's great because if you activate Emergency or something on your turn, they Ash Blossom, you chain Gamma, special the Gamma, the driver, special this, take another card out of their hand. Seems really good in theory, but it never came up. That's it for the extra. 15. Moving on to the side deck. Okay, side deck. Triple Nibiru. A lot of people are main decking this card, but it doesn't hit everything. Like I said, I play Altergeist. This card doesn't even hurt them, so I just really don't feel like manning it is necessary, but you can if you like. It's up to personal preference, but I always just slide it in. Triple Dark Ruler No More. This card helps you go up against decks that can just put up insane amounts of negations, like Adamancipators and other decks, Synchro Elder Lich, anything that this card's good against. But they can take no battle damage for the rest of the turns. That's the only downfall. There's the third Twin Twister in case I need it against a back row matchup. The one red Reboot, the one Imperial Order. Those are the two 1-0s for the traps. Triple Evenly Match. Card's amazing. Helps you get through boards like Adamancipator and Synchro Lich. Card's really good. Came up a lot. And then the last card was Triple Goza Match, because mostly everything you need is lights. This card never came up once, so I'm probably going to pull it out for something else. I was thinking about testing something like Gnome Material, because Gnome Material could hit like something that they summon off of Halka Fibrax, and then they can't go into Synchro plays or something like that. It just seems a lot better to me, but we'll see. I'm going to test out Gnome Material this weekend at Locals and see how that does, but that's it for the deck, guys. Make sure to leave your feedback on anything you think that I should change. The deck performed amazingly. Like I said, my only loss was to Synchro Lich. It just out and grinded me, and I bricked both games. But yeah, deck's amazing. Make sure to leave comments down below on what you think I should change. Thanks for watching, guys.